Welcome to Warblog. I'm going very slowly. In fact, I don't think I've done anything in a week. I feel compelled to make a video. Plus, I feel like a bit of R&R. So I'm going to do another completely random game. And again, I can't even begin to imagine how I can create a random number. This one. Did I? Did I think of that in advance? Oh, let's play this. What the hell? I think I've clearly played it before. Look. Oh, look, it's got a quiz. Which Hadi military formation was camped at Dal? The 33rd? Which governor is Dal in? Oh, I don't know. Dal governor? How many prisoners did the Houthis free? From the town central prison. 100. Who's the leader of the Hadi forces? I think it's this one. That's a trick question, isn't it? It's got that guy's name in there. I'm clever like that. When was the Southern Movement formed? I'm guessing up to sweat all of these. Got one wrong. One wrong. 4 out of 5. I totally guessed at that. That was an educated guess. This was a total guess, so that's okay. This was an educated guess with a slant to the bleeding obvious. And this was just sheer genius. Oh, look at that. You see how that works. Okay. Well, I don't fancy their chances much. Do we get anything else? Let's just go back. We should. You see the different colour in the things. Right, so they come on like turn 2, turn 3. So we get quite a lot on by turn 11, and they don't appear to have much. Oh, but they get some stuff. So this is quite a complex game with quite a lot going on. So that should be more interesting. You see how much fun there is integrated into the very substance of Warblog. Even something as simple as this has its intricate dimensions of incredibleness. So, we got some out here as well. So these are check posts with police units. There's a lot of stuff in there, but it's all 1-1s. We've got this stuff over here. I think one of the things maybe to do would be to get into some of these. It's interesting how I've used towns, because these are town elements and these are villages, to make Dal up. You know, that's quite a big settlement there, really. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to move these very far. Yeah, so I mean, that's sort of it. And here, so we've got a 2 and a 3, a 2 and a 1. How far can we move anyway? It might not be as though there's. Oh, we got another move, so we can get there. Do they have any artillery or anything? No. No, so we should be okay. And then next turn we can decide something else. Oh, 1.2 movement. He's still got movement. to push them back. They know we're here. Right, so what are they going to do and what's their objectives? They want to protect Dahl. We don't really have the units to really do much. Okay. So what do we want to do? What's the best way to deal with this? I think he wants to be, the police unit wants to recover. So it's really a defense game. I think what might be a good idea would be to hold these two places here. The reason being is because if you just hold one and you get a DR, you lose everything. But if you hold two, the chances of them getting both is going to be quite remote. Plus, you can then, if you get a DR, you can retreat into the other one. But further, you can only get two into a hex, so it could be that they'll be quite defendable like that. So I'm going to do that. And this presumably take a couple of turns to get there, but it's okay. Here, similarly, I'm going to move both of these into this checkpoint. Do I want to move any of this stuff out? Well, at the moment, no, because they'll never be able to stack up to 4 again. So I'm just going to leave all the 33rd in there. Oh, look, more units. Splitting our formation. Well, they're going to take forever to get anywhere, so I think we might be better off trying to get onto this track. Maybe we'll move a bit faster, but maybe not. Here, I kind of sort of want to get into one of these towns, I think. Well, we can only probably move one hex into these hills, but these can then shuffle along here, and we can possibly attack this stack, which is going to be worth about 6. Oh, and look at that, we can take that police point, and possibly do we want to follow up on that? It might be a bit of a risk, but they're down by 30%. It's either really make sure we hammer these police units again or take a chance on pushing this a lot further out, because they'll be worth like 2, 6, we'll be worth possibly a 2 to 1 on that. I wonder what the odds on that combat actually were. See, they were defending on 4.4 and we'll have 11, which will give us like 2 to 1. See, I don't want to take that odds. I don't want to take those odds. So I'm going to go for the police. See, if we get a high dice roll, I'll be vindicated, but you'll never know because it won't be exact. 6. On a 2 to 1, a 6 would have probably been an exchange. I don't even know what the odds combat ratio things are. I don't even know what it is. CRT, combat result table. Apparently everyone knows that, even me. It's worth noting that I really don't know what the rules of this game are. I just play it, and that's another key thing that's really, really important. Is that it's intuitive. It's so intuitive. The person that created it doesn't really know what the rules are. You just move them around, and you use a bit of intuition, and you have a vague understanding that some counters have better results versus others. That sort of rocks, paper, scissors type thing. But we've done that. We've moved that. We've moved that. So that's it. Now, how can they protect themselves as much as possible? Well, it's difficult. Very difficult, I think. Because we want to protect Dahl. That is an objective. We also want to somehow not lose these units, but we also want to recover them. And I think the only thing we can do on that is to remain stationary. Oh, they just have to reinforce on that stack. How inconvenient. Okay, and here. Okay. Right. I think that we should really focus on trying to destroy these elements here because we can. So we should get out 4-1, possibly a 5-1 now. These units got the DR, and they split up. That's good. Well, we really want to damage these as much as possible, so, and they can do 2 attacks. So if they're worth 0.6, doubled in the hills would be 1.2. 5, we should be at like 3-1. I think because we're not going to move afterwards, it's going to be just as good to do both of them on each. Get 6 or 7-1 on them. 1.2. See, if I'd done it on a 5, that would have been 4-1, wouldn't it? Let's just make sure we get those numbers. That's good enough. Let's see. Okay. Okay. We just want to leave them there so that they can recover. Not going to do anything. So they would have recovered something. So they're on a depression of 1. They're on depressions of 6 now. So they'll go down to 5s next time if we remain unmolested. These are all strong around Dahl, and they're digging in. These are going to maintain their vigil in the brigade base. Yes, we can move 2 along the track, so it is worth getting onto that track. So we could either move there and then there, or there and then there. So it doesn't matter really, but let's move there. Right, we definitely want to take these out, so let's do it like this, because we might be able to eliminate them. Yes, that's what we're after. Yes, how good is that? Coming back in here, let's commit these to taking out these police units. Oh, DR. Don't want to move too close to these, so let's move into here. It's a very slow moving line, it's like the Napoleonics. These guys have moved into square. This is line, this isn't cavalry coming down the road. Oh, and what's this? Oh, when did they come on? I didn't notice that. Okay, so it's the Hadi's turn. Well, at least we can maybe do something with these. They're going to take a while to get anywhere. Leave those and leave those, and that's it. Oh, they've got some artillery. That's what they need. Oh, and so have they. That's interesting. We need to block this road off. Might be able to do it as well. But it's just a bit too tight. Yeah, these are more mobile, but we can sort of try pushing them, but they have to come all the way around here, and it's very difficult, I think. I'm going to try these. Oh, artillery, that's what we need. Well, we don't really need them as the Houthis, we need them as the Hadis though. Okay, well they've managed to put this between there, but they might not be a match for these motorised units, and we really want to get this artillery up as quickly as possible. On a counter-attack against these units, I think it's an opportunity. But we just don't have the manpower to do it. Look, everything's just too weak, because they'll be worth 3, 2. What would it be worth in here? I was going to be worth 2 here, so we'd only get a 1-to-1. I just don't like those odds, really. I guess we can go for an attrition. That gives us an idea of the odds as well, anyway. See that 1-to-1. We did some damage though. Okay. Oh, look at that. Well, the artillery's good there, I think, where it's blocking the road, isn't it? But I think we can go around. It's not the biggest inconvenience. Here comes the artillery. Oh, that was really good. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Not too bad. 2.5. These units are actually doing a fairly good job. But there we were 2 up to about 6. Then we're down to about 5, and we'll be another 1-to-1. So let's move in and do an attrition. Might work. It's 1-to-1. Okay. Do an attrition here. And let's do an attrition here against this. No. some more units down here, and so is he. Okay, we want to fire onto here. That's it. Okay. They want to take these out. They really want to get rid of this artillery if they can, but I don't think there's much they can really do. It would be a super risk coming out of this fort. But if we could get there, because they're not defended, they'll be worth like nothing. But what's the movement of mechanized in hills? I hardly ever look at the rules, but here we go. .5. So obviously they can't go 2 hexes. Okay. But we need to get rid of them. Because otherwise they're just going to die in there. It's a bit desperate. I think we're going to have to try. Oh, what exchange. Which means they didn't get anything. Right. Well, let's go for an attrition here. Oh, got another unit, look. So have they. But it's 30 minutes and I don't want to play anymore. I've got things to do. That's interesting. if it wasn't for this artillery, it would be fairly well balanced. But they've got artillery down here, but it's just been held up by this. And once they get this infantry down there, this road is going to just be a real quagmire. Interesting colours, interesting set of complexities. It's just such an interesting game. Oh, it's only 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh God. Okay, I'll speak to you later. Cheerio, bye.